welcome back to my channel. It's Lisa, Best Life Lee, and today I'm outside. I'm going to take you on a couple of different things that I'm going to do, decorating my front porch a little bit more. I'm going to stage my dining table where we eat, try to make it so that I don't have to go through a whole thing of removing everything every time we want to eat. So I kind of want to stage it so that it's ready to go, but like real life. And I'm also going to do one little area that's already has some fall decorations, but I was inspired by Pinterest to kind of do a couple of different things. So I'm going to give that a try. And basically what I'm doing is I am just completely shopping my stash. I'm not buying anything new to do this, and I'll show you my inspiration. It's from Pinterest, and I will link the blogs or wherever I got these from, so that you can check them out as well, and they can get credit for the inspiration that they gave me. So the first inspiration that I have is this. I printed them out and I'm going to show you. So this is the, sort of like an outside porch area, and they have some elevation and some leaves and some pumpkins. So I'm going to show you what I have now, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to add to kind of give it that kind of a vibe. So I'm going to show you the stuff and where I'm getting it from in my own stash, and we will go from there, okay? So this is the area that I want to spruce up, and what I have from my stash are these little pumpkins, and these pumpkins are just like a foamy type material, and I had used these for a Harvest Fest that I had one year, and I used these as the menus, so I think that's kind of cute. And it's just a chalk pen, so I could probably wash it if I wanted to, but I'm just gonna turn them around and use them as the pumpkins in this little thing. And then I'm going to show you what I'm going to use to do some elevations and my fall leaves. All right, so I'm out in my garage, and here's some leaves that I had used one year. So I'm going to grab these. And these little benches have been here. I've used them over the summer to use as little side tables. But I'm going to take these, and I'm going to maybe use one because I don't have a very big area. So I'm going to start out with one and see if I can use another one. It's some lanterns in that picture. These are some lanterns I've had, and they have some summer type flowers on them, but one of them came right off. I think it was just glued on there, so I just took that off. And I have some fall flowers that I got. So I'm gonna see about just sticking the fall flower inside of that lantern, just to see how that looks. All right, so I set up this sort of at a little bit of an angle. I don't have a ton of room in this little area of my porch, but I'm gonna do my best to make it kind of look like this. I mean, I'm using this as my inspiration, so it's definitely not going to look exactly like that, but I think I can do some stuff with it. And this is something that I made last year. I have a video of this. If you want to check it out, I'll link it below. It was so easy to make. This is another one of those, like, really. So I think I'll do that, like, right in the corner there. And I have to go get I brought the wrong things. I need to cut these with my little wire cutter. So I'll be right back with that. So what I've got is I've got these big sort of yellow hydrangeas that I thought would be pretty to put inside the lanterns. So what I'm thinking is just, and these are like really dirty, but it doesn't matter. Like, so I just stuck the flower basically inside there, like that. This one doesn't even have a glass on it because it's been outside. Hopefully you can see that. And I think I'll start with that maybe as the focal point on here. And I'm going to put my white pumpkin underneath. Just put my white pumpkin under there like that. Hopefully you can see that. And then we'll put some of the other pumpkins. So I might not be able to use like a ton. And take some of these leaves. So I'll take one of these leaf garlands and put it like around that pumpkin down there. Actually, let me start here. There, and let me move that like that. Put one more of these on the side there. So everything I had, these I had bought this at the beginning of this season, so these would be considered new, I guess, but other than that, I'm shopping my stash completely. So just stick the flower in there, and we'll put it like right here. That's there. And I think I will put some of this inside. I like to elevate my white pumpkin in there so you can see it. I gotta get something that I can put him on so I can elevate him. So let me see if I can find something. I have like a little planter that I'm just gonna like put upside down and put him on that. Yeah, that's a little higher. And then put some of these around the bottom. Alright, so I'm just going to put some of this around here. Go. That. out a little bit this way. There. I'm going to stand back and take a look at it. And I have my little duck, and I love this little duck. So I think what I'll do is I have to include him in here. Let's see. There he is. He's just peeking out. My white pumpkin back there. So let me kind of stand back and show you what it looks like. So it's got some shadow because of the day, the time of day. The sun is being blocked, but I think it came out really, really good. I'm very happy with it. It looks very similar to the inspiration. It's never going to come out exactly, but it did give me some inspiration to go off of, and I'm pretty happy with it. So that's the first one. And the other thing I'm going to do today, from my inspiration on Pinterest, is my tablescape. And this was my inspiration. And again, I'm just going to be setting up the table that we normally eat at. And I'm just going to try to set it up so that it is staged, but it is something that can be left pretty much that way even when we sit down to eat. So I'm just going to put some things there that I have in my stash already, things that I haven't used from last year's. I just saw that my cat knocked over my salt. He's a bad boy. I'm going to show you what I deal with. I swear, it's pot raccoon, but let me show you. Yeah, this is what I came home to, and it's definitely got his paw prints all over it. It's CJ. What did you do? CJ, did you get my salt? Don't you dare go back there. Don't you dare go back there. All right, so as you can see, I have this small table, and right now I just have like this wooden pineapple and some Luminara candles that are very pretty, but I'm gonna try and do something more towards that tablescape. So this is something that I picked up at a fair, a fall fair at some point, and it's really pretty. And it's handmade. I have this really pretty pumpkin, and this is a Harry Slatkin candle from last year, and it was so, it smelled so good. So now I just have this beautiful pumpkin, and it kind of looks like a soup tureen, and it's obviously not a soup tureen. But then I'm gonna place just regular white plates that we use every day. And then to make them look festive, I didn't go out and buy any fall plates, but I have these plates that I've had for years from Rachel Ray, and it has the browns and the oranges and the little owl. Isn't he cute? Somewhere. But I'm just gonna put these on top of my white plates just to give it that fall vibe. I have these pumpkins that were downstairs in my containers from last year.
Only when the
And I think I'll just put
cardinals
these.
come do I ask the night if she'd fold her wings in the sleep song, if she'd fall like a rose over its stars, and that away at that time would it be alright if I wrapped my arms around you in the dark, out in the street, or wherever it is you run with your heart, just like me when we're together now. Everything has changed. I don't want the same old thing. Would you wait if I'd be there soon? With your eyes hung shadowy like half moons. Would you wait and watch the dream?
Like the picture, but it was my inspiration, so I think it looks great.
His white fire will give itself up to you in the dark, out in the street.
And I'm very happy with it. All right, and the last inspiration and the last little setup that I'm going to do is this. And because I have a pumpkin that's very similar to this pumpkin's, I don't know what it says, I don't have my glasses on, but mine says thankful, be thankful. So yeah, so I'm going to show you what's there now, and then we will set it up like this. Just the whites, the muted whites, the muted greens. Yeah, and we'll see how it looks. Okay, so right now it's just a bunch of different colors here. I've got my little scarecrow, I've got my little cactus plant back there. So I am going to switch this stuff out with some stuff I already have to just give it the off-whites and the blues, the muted blues. So let me get a couple of pieces from different places in my house and we'll switch it up. Okay, so I have, unfortunately, I don't have a white candle other than my Magnolia Summer candle, but it is white, and then I have that white little pitcher back there, and unfortunately I can't push that light back too far because of my stairwell. It just won't let it go. But what we're going to do is we're going to put these flowers, they're not white, little white pumpkins, but I do have some leftover lamb's ear from a couple of other projects. So let me just kind of fit that in there properly and we'll see how that looks. Okay, so it's just a cute little still life, really. And I was inspired by Pinterest, and as you can see, you can really find things in your own home without having to go out and buy anything, to just kind of be inspired by the colors and the items that are in what you see in your inspiration, and then find what you have in your own home to create something that you're going to really love looking at as you are in your home and walking by, and it doesn't cost anything. It's what you have. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this little video of my Saturday morning inspiration. Just, checking out Pinterest and seeing what might work in my own home and give me that same vibe. So I hope that you will let me know what you try in your home, and I hope that you just enjoy decorating your home for the fall season with what you have on hand, and create your best life. Thanks so much for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out with me. And until next time, take care. Bye for now.